We're live. We're live. Are you ready?
I'm refreshing the page.
Yeah. Just, you know. See my ass.
I still do not see.
Still not there? It'll come.
But when?
Sooner or later. For now, I'm gonna get the... And as soon as you're in, just put something in the chat. And I'm going to spread the chat everywhere. Hello, Star Legends. Welcome to the stream.
Nice shirt.
I know, right? Formal yet casual. Tweeted. Now to posted.
I'm gonna say something that only you would recognize from me.
Okay.
Do you recognize me now?
Hold on, I'm still posting the stream everywhere. I believe that's everywhere. Okay. Let's see. Thank you everybody for the happy birthday. Crisis Machine Gunner is you, isn't it, Brandon? 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 Brandon?
Yeah.
Okay. Crisis Machine Gunner is you?
Yeah, it's me.
Alright, I'm gonna... Now, say something in the chat because I want to make sure it gives you the thing.
Okay.
And to answer your question, Buck, yes, she does. And she sleeps just fine. She sleeps all the time. Alright, guys, a little bit of a change this time around. Bronny had to work, and I would rather him work than waste his time doing a little moderating for me. So my friend Brandon, or Crisis Machine Gunner, is here to moderate the chat for us. I hope you'll all be kind to him, show him some friendly mannerisms while we get this show on the road. Now, we finished last week's project of the watermelon scarf. Let me show you guys it, in case you didn't get to see it, because I posted it on Twitter and DeviantArt, which if you don't follow me on those platforms, you should, because that's where I'm going to post all my crochet projects, including ones that I don't do on the stream. But here it is. I put some flower-shaped buttons on it to also be seeds, and I think it came out really nice. It's really long. This is only half of it, too. So, that's the scarf. And it's all finished. And it's ready to be a gift for Christmas. Now today, I thought we'd do something a little different because we've been doing scarves and apparel stuff for a while now. So I figured we could do a plushie this week. I started on one on my own using some yarn that I had. It's a multicolored yarn, has like white, yellow, orange, very pastel. Have a head and a body going on here. And I was going to start a brand new one, so because you know this is the most interesting part of the process. I'm going to use different colored yarn and orange one. We're going to make some unicorns or ponies or whatever, what have you. Now let me find a place to start with this yarn. Brandon, anyone saying anything in the chat that's interesting?
I'm looking right now.
You know, you could go ahead and tell me if they're just saying, like, asking simple questions, saying hi, or something interesting.
Well, I mean, considering it's the start of the stream, that's mostly what it is. But I already have seen one question. Excuse me. Buck and Five is asking if you're ready for BronyCon.
I am about ready. Yeah. I think I've decided on what cosplays I'm going to be wearing and all of that. And we're actually tonight, me and my friends are going to kind of go through everything and see like, hey, what are we doing, what days, and when are we gonna hang out and all that. So we have some planning to do still, but altogether, I think we're ready. I would like to have more money, so I'm hoping I can pick up some commissions or something, or more hours, and heat up on that regard. But looking forward to it.
Wow, another interesting question, because I actually want to know this. How good was the birthday cake that you had?
Oh, it was pretty good birthday cake. Sweetie got it from the store. It was a nice vanilla cake. Pretty good frosting. General stored cake stuff. It has like cute little unicorn rings and stuff all over on it. I don't know what we're going to do with all those, honestly. Oh, right now I'm going to start the body of the pony. So I start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and I turn them into a ring. That's going to be the end of the pony. And I'll put 2 single crochets in each one until I have 10 stitches in total around.
You should definitely have some kind of crochet tutorial channel going on sometime.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to give instructions out here. I don't know if I want to do like a full-on organized video about it. It doesn't seem particularly interesting to me.
A lot of questions from Buck and Five already. What did you think of the birthday presents you've received?
They're all really great, and I appreciate every single one of them. My Brownie got me a Hello Kitty toaster and a nice portrait to put up in our apartment of a basket full of kittens. Sweetie got me this nice dream catcher. Oh, I forgot to put on the earrings my friend got me on. I didn't get a chance to clean them yet, but she gave me these cute earrings that look like this. She gave me so much stuff, my other friend Juanita. She gave me these earrings. She gave me Deadpool, like a box full of Deadpool stuff. It had like a lanyard, a pin, an apron, a really cool apron. I posted pictures of them all on my Twitter. I got a lot of great presents this year, and I got cards from family, and I think I still have more on the way. So I'm very, very happy with this year's presents. They were great.
Yeah, I saw those pictures very briefly, but I didn't have time to actually look at them and see what they were. So, no, that all sounds pretty nice.
Oh yeah, it was a good year.
I'm getting some real bad cognitive dissonance. I have to, keep an eye on the chat, and your video keeps buffering, but I know the video and audio are delayed. It's just kind of messing with me right now.
What you could do is just pause the stream and just listen to me talk to you organically. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't have to watch the screen. I mean, you don't have to watch me do stuff. You just gotta watch the chat.
Yeah, that's probably true. We can do that.
And after we were done doing the 2 stitches in every stitch until there was 10, we then go around again and do 1 single stitch, and then in the next one you put 2, and like that through the whole round until I think you get about like 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 15. And then we're going to do 2 stitches. We're going to do 2 single stitches, and then on the 3rd stitch you're going to put in 2, and that should be a whole way around until you get about 20. It's that kind of thing. Like, you do 1, then put 2 stitches in 1, and then you do 2 single stitches on the next round, and then it's like a pattern. That's why it's like I don't need to look at the pattern of it anymore, because it's boiled down to something I remember all the time. And I'm thirsty.
I don't know if I've asked this question before. When you crochet, I know a lot of the projects are just for pleasure, or even commissions or birthday presents. For example, the pillow you sent me. But how many of the projects have you made? How many of those are practical?
Practical? Like, how do you mean practical? Like, can they be used in day-to-day life? Or?
Yeah.
I would say my practical projects would probably be like my scarves or my hats, because those are things you wear, they keep you warm, and those happen fairly often, because half the time I'm not sure what to get someone. I'll be like, scarf, because everyone can clearly use that, and I just gotta think like, what's your favorite colors or something you like, and I can make you a scarf. Like, it's for people I really know that I'll make like the impractical ones, like that pillow I gave you, or Temmie, or plushies of my friends, Pony OCs, or stuff like that.
You know, until now, I haven't really got a chance to see your new and improved Heather Blossom, Princess Heather Blossom room trademark. It seems there's a lot less stuff in there. I don't know if that's hidden off camera or anything.
Oh, what do you mean? Like my room?
Yeah, your room.
Oh, yeah, like, there's quite a few things in it. I guess from here you don't see much. It's just my bed and my stuffed animals over there, which my new plushie of Trico, Juanita gave me for my birthday. But there's quite a few things. Like, if you could see my computer setup, it kind of looks messy. I've got a whole bunch of minifigures here and there. My goldfish is right behind my microphone, so you might pick up him. And my walls. Oh, I have a poster over here you can't see. It's a wall scroll of Underfell Papyrus, you know, from Undertale's alternate universes. I've got my dresser right here, and if you can see at the top, it's full of, like, my makeup stuff, more minifigures, my jewelry boxes. My wall over here has my calendar, a poster, a bulletin board with a whole bunch of crap on it. This corner here has a lot of crap.
I'm sorry. What Buckin 5 says, what do you think an alicorn version of Brawny would look like? I don't know, just imagine him as an alicorn.
Stupid. He's got that whole backstory of his OC being wingless because of reasons. And so he's like, if I became an alicorn, I'd just be a unicorn because I already had wings and they just gave me a horn and now I only have the horn. And I'm like, yeah, that would be it. He'd just be a freaking unicorn.
I mean, you know, I prefer that backstory to your backstory.
What's my backstory? Tell me again, because I clearly don't remember what it is.
Oh. Jeez, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? You think it's stupid.
Well, I mean, that's why I don't remember it.
I'm supposed to remember shit for you all the time. You're always like, Heather, how could you not remember my work schedule? How could you not remember this? I told you 3 weeks ago.
But it's your OC.
Freaking, I don't have a consistent backstory for her. Like, I've thought of a few, but I never committed to one, because I'm like, I don't really care what it is. She can be whatever I want her to be.
Does that mean your OC at one point was a parody? And then you just kind of rolled with it after everyone started memeing about it?
I was like, before, my thing was like a monochromatic unicorn with no cutie mark because I couldn't think of one. Then I was just like, yeah, screw it, I'll just do something fun. And then I got Princess Heather P. Blossom. And things were great.
Morgan 5 asks if I'm gonna say swear jar every time you swear.
Because Brandon's not as anal as Brawny. I don't think he will.
Not really. I probably might accidentally do it once or twice, full disclosure, but I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, we try not to because we're trying to spare the children like Luna. Luna, you're a child. Do not curse.
I mean, you already failed once, Heather. I don't know if you noticed, but you did fail.
Fuck. I mean, shit.
That was on purpose.
It's usually not. Everyone knows I mess up sometimes. I'm allowed to say it once a few because it's PG-13. That's the rating. That's what I'm giving this. This is the ESRB rating. It's teen, rated T for teen.
I mean, Megan, I might be your friend, but I don't tune into every single live stream she does.
Nah, he doesn't. Like, very few of my personal friends do. Like, they'll pop in once in a while. Like, even my sister will come in once in a while and be like, hey, what's up? You're doing your stream again. That's cool. Okay, bye. Very few of them do, because it's just me just hanging out, and they can just hang out with me in person if they want to.
Bagorna says, oh gosh, all the frick words are coming out.
No, because we don't have Bronny here to freaking chaperone us. Woo!
Yeah, I'm like the cool dad. So
I'm
you know, it's
cool
whatever.
I'm freaking. You can say your curse words. I don't care.
Don't know if that's to Heather or hold on, my
25.
friends' Discord notifications are
This is
messing.
gonna be the pony's butt. I think I'll do it a little bigger though.
Buckin5 asks if you popped into the Brawny Friday Night Fight streams. I don't know if that's towards me or if that's towards
me. Bronny does a stream on Friday for video games, and unfortunately, I cannot attend those because I have work on Friday nights, so I can't help him out then. I'll sometimes go into his Wednesday stream to help moderate because, you know, that's why we started doing it for each other. But I couldn't do it the other week though because I had to do an extra day of work, and you know, something that pays money is going to take priority. He knows that, I know that. That's why I'm like totally chill with him having to work, because I'd rather him make money.
Heather.
Yes.
Just okay. Megan wants you to acknowledge that it's super hot out on the coast. So just I don't know. Which tell her she's a good sport. I don't know.
It is hot near the shores, near kind of everywhere. Like, it's super hot over here. So yes, I will acknowledge that it's hot. You're a good noodle. Okay.
I may be wrong, but isn't the saying usually belated, or is that like before a birthday? I might be getting it wrong.
Belated, I think, is the after the fact, I think. But, you know, thank you for everyone who's saying happy birthday to me. It was my birthday yesterday, and I really appreciate it, you guys. I enjoy celebrating my birthday.
Megan is squeeing while melting. I can't imagine how horrific that must sound.
It's like a picture a rubber duck squeaking and then melting. That's kind of what I pictured. Just like squeaking as it's melting. Oh no, where did my rubber ducks go? I had rubber ducks when I was living in California. I don't think I brought them with me now. I'm barely thinking of it now. Like, oh no!
You know, I don't think I ever had rubber ducks in my life. I'm serious. I don't think I ever had rubber ducks. I don't know.
What kind of childhood did you have, my poor boy? How can you have a childhood without rubber ducks? I love rubber ducks.
Pretty okay childhood, I guess. I don't know. Man, whenever someone brings up like the word childhood, I just imagine it was like my very first career choice. And I forgot if I ever told you this, Heather. I'm gonna have you guess. What was my very first career choice when I was a little kid?
Something is making me say teacher, but I don't think that's right.
No, not teacher.
What was it?
You cut out. Can you say that again?
I was gonna say, what was it then? Because I'm not 100% sure.
I was in fifth, 6th grade when I had it. Rockstar.
Oh, that's cute. It goes, okay, and you did have a childhood. You had dreams.
Most children, they say something like teacher, doctor, or astronaut. You know.
Well, when I was a kid, it was like, I want to be a model, I want to be a TV star, I want to... all that crap. I was like, I want to be an artist when I was in kindergarten. And then in first grade, I was just like, no, I want to be a cowgirl so I could ride a horse. Then I was in middle school, and I was thinking, like, I want to have a farm. And then in high school, I just decided to say something adults would respect, and I said, I want to be a pharmacist. And that went into college until I was like, this shit's too hard, and then I left.
Let's see. Luna said she wanted to be a detective. It's funny. I actually wanted to be a detective for a time too.
Yeah, it sounds cool on paper.
Yeah, but the whole process is you have to join the police and you have to move your way up there. There's no like specific like position unless you go immediately and get like a private firm or something. But
well, that's like a private eye kind of thing.
Who's gonna do that?
People are PIs. There's PIs out there.
Well, yeah, but like, you know.
They mostly like are people who are like, see if my husband is cheating on me or something like that. That's mostly what they get from what I hear. And once I get back to crochet, once I get to around 30 stitches around, that's when I start going single stitches all the way around for about 5 rows, and then I'll start the decreasing stitch to close it up, and that'll be like the complete body. So right now we're on the single stitches. We've got about 1 row.
That's the good question. Megan asks, what is it with girls and horses?
Horses, like, they're just marketed to us. Like, My Little Pony's like a big thing about horses.
Yeah, but why? Why specifically girls?
I guess it's kind of like, you know why video games are coded as a masculine thing for the longest time was because, like, you know, originally video games were considered a family product, but then Nintendo, video games were getting less popular, and Nintendo was like, okay, we need to market to one demographic, and they picked boys, and so it became a boy thing. So I guess with horses, they're like, okay, here's this pet that people have that they can ride and stuff. Let's pick a gender and market it to them. Boys have video games, girls get horses. And so it became a thing. My Little Pony became a thing, and other ripoffs came in to cash in on that because that was popular. You've got more and more franchises based on horses that are for girls.
Now, I might not like fictional talking horses, but I think real horses are pretty cool. But I also like video games, so what does this make me?
You're a horse girl gamer. I had video games where it was, like, specifically having a horse, raising it, and going to competitions and doing stuff with the horse.
That sounds like a huge chunk of DS games. When the DS first came out.
Yeah, I have a DS game that's for horses. I had one on PS2, too, when we had that when I was a kid.
What games did I have on the DS?
I had Nintendo dogs, I had cats, I had ponies, I had Game Boy games, too. I can't remember them all. They're probably they're on the side of my bed, actually. I know where they are.
I guess if you do want to code them or something. I had, you know me, I had mostly Legend of Zelda installments.
We had video games. That's a part of my childhood that I want to be staple, that I always want to remember. Like, I had video games to a degree, and they were all fun, and I liked doing it. It was a good thing. Give your children video games.
I unironically agree with that statement. Video games are pretty cool. They're pretty sweet.
Video games are cool. Let them play video games. I realize not too much. They have to finish their homework first and stuff, but after that, just let them play video games.
see. Megan says, I'm 25 and I didn't have a DS until I was in high school. I had a DS first before I had a cell phone.
Me too! The longest time I didn't even want a cell phone. And like I was like, what do I need a cell phone for? Call people? Now I can't get off my cell phone sometimes because I'm checking Twitter or actually playing another game.
Good question, Buck&5. Heather, can we please see Knife?
1 sec.
Is she still in the cone?
She's in the cone still. She's gotta wait for those things to heal.
Knifey. Oh, Buckin says he misses Brawny. I guess I'm not cool enough for
We
Buckin.
have two special guests, Sweetie and Knife. The sickly little kid.
Buckin doesn't think I'm cool.
Buckin, come on, guys. Don't miss Brawny. He's gotta work. He's gonna feel sad. Yeah, scratch around the ear. There she is. What you've demanded. You can barely see that thing's eyes.
That is a cat.
Yes, it is. It's what the internet wants.
Exactly.
Brushed out her fur today. Does it look good?
It does look
That's
nice.
because it is Sweetie Bloom Iris.
Also, they demand Sweetie. I'm pretty sure at some point they were going to. They're going to be like, where's Sweetie?
Nah, it's alright. I wasn't here last week.
Yeah, they were asking. I was like, she's working. This got work.
That's a pretty long cat.
Hey, you can read.
Yes. She's a weenie cat.
Baby cat.
I love it.
Buckin5 asks if Sweetie is ready for BronyCon.
No, is the answer to that. No. No, I am not. I have to figure out my plans on that one.
Yeah, we got a lot to do. My body is ready.
The plane tickets have been paid for, and I've paid Heather back for them. The hotel, I think, will be covered. What's the other thing I need to think about? I feel like, yeah, so, I mean, like, a lot of the logistics, as far as getting there, I'm ready for, but...
What you gonna do there?
Yeah, I mean, not like there's nothing to do. Quite the opposite. I have to make sure I'm doing as much as I can with as many people as I can without throwing myself into a whirlwind of stress, which I'm probably not going to achieve that last bit.
And we have this one taken care of while we're gone, so we're all good.
Yes, my coworker is going to be a dear and check up on her while we're gone. She should be okay for the most part while she's gone, even with her medication. I thought about it. We're going to have to get like that timed feeder thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if we could put her medication in there and just sort of hope that she eats it, that's probably the best we can do. But then when my coworker comes to check up on her, she can at least give her one of her meds and see if she's been eating them. And she said she'd be willing to check up more often, so I'll sort of leave it to her discretion. But I was like, at least check up on her once. If you want to come by daily, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, drool!
You wanted her fangs.
Her fangs are cool and we're like a cool accessory, but like, can she not spit on me?
No.
There's a whole spot right here.
Well, she needs the fangs, and the fangs are, you know.
Yo, Heather, I'll take Knife if you don't like the.
You
drooling.
have
I'll
like
take Knife.
4 cats, Brandon. Oh my god, you're a crazy
Yeah.
cat man.
Actually, it's gone down to. At one point we had 5. Now it's just 3.
Okay, you're still a crazy cat man. How's it looking?
It's looking a little better.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the medication's doing, but it's only been a few days, so.
I'm hoping by the time everything's healed up, she's got a whole bunch of hair down there again. She won't feel like munching on
I
that part.
hope so. That's what I'm hoping.
She's gotta get her to chill. Look at that evil face she's giving you right now. It's so,
Yeah, I know you hate me.
it's
I
so
know.
beautiful though.
I'm bad cop at the moment because Heather's here all day and can love on her and gives her all the love and attention. I'm away all the time and then I come back and I shoot her through full of meds.
I'm not loving on her all the time.
Well,
She
more
mostly,
than I do.
and mostly I just let her take her naps.
Well, that's good too. Oh, yes.
You know, this is so unfair. I just want a pet Knife and I can't.
See, this is how I felt every time you had a cat in front of me and I couldn't have one.
Ah, vengeance.
Maybe one day you'll meet her, Brandon. You just have to schedule a visit.
I demand 2 weeks' notice.
Yes, that is always a thing.
Unless you're brawny, in which case it's a 1 week notice.
Brandon, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on in the chat? We doing good?
Let's see. Buck and Five, again, Buck and Five's really a winner with the questions here. Have the fangs drawn blood from either of you yet? I'm gonna say probably
Not
if you're
blood,
Cameron or
She scratched me
familiar.
She scratched me today because I was rushing her, and she was just like, "No, bring it over here." I'm like, "No, wait, that hurts." She scratches me a lot. She did bite me once, but like I've never bled.
No, she's not on rabies quarantine, no.
Hold on, I gotta get another bell. I'm putting bells inside these ponies because jingly bell sounds are cute.
I mean, you can't deny that.
There's nothing you can argue against. And what's good is a bell. You only need like one bell, and it sounds pretty good. Let's get some stuffing in there. You can just put a little bit initially because I like to sandwich the bell in there. She wants to jump on me, doesn't she?
Probably. I'm gonna cuddle you. I'm gonna cuddle you.
Yeah, Heather doesn't want to be jumped right now. It's hard to crochet when you do
That's
that.
emphasizes promise.
No!
This stream has turned from chaos and crocheting to chaos and cats.
Yes.
What about chaos crocheting and cats?
Crocheting and cats.
They all start with C!
Yeah.
That's the joke.
I've been trying to clean up her face.
Yeah.
It's getting dirty.
Because that was my bad. That was
Oh.
sort of your bad if you hadn't been such a brat about taking your medicine. And also, she's not able to groom herself because of the comb.
I'm trying my best.
Heather.
Ugh, let me get a tissue. It is just so all full of drool and wet. See, look how wet that is. That
Well,
is
she's had it on twice as long as the vet said she needed to.
Yeah, but I just don't want her biting at herself.
Heather, there is a question.
What is the question?
I Am Boot asks if Knife ever stares at your fish.
Ironically, no. I've never seen her
she's
acknowledge Spoon's existence, really.
Yeah, she doesn't even know he's there. She doesn't care. She probably just thinks he's like part of the scenery.
Right? It's like, that's a funny little lava lamp you have over there.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what she's like thinking.
I feel like that's what she sees him as. Is like, that lamp makes motions sometimes.
It'd probably confuse her
I
if she
am-
saw him in a bag, but I'm gonna make sure she doesn't get to him like that.
Yeah.
I only like clean his tank once a month, and
I feel like, yeah, if the tank was open and she could smell him, it would be a different scenario.
I'm so glad this like tank is like vacuum sealed. I don't smell anything in it until I open up a flap or something. It smells like fish.
It does smell like fish. And because it doesn't smell like fish in here, she probably doesn't know that there is a fish.
But as soon as she knows, she's like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah. Well, we can only assume.
Oh, that was true.
I Am Boot acknowledges that C also stands for cookies. There's only one correct type of cookies.
And
Oh,
Can anyone guess what that is?
I don't.
No, I know you don't. I was making the joke. I don't either.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Luna Amethyst asks if you're gonna get a dog named Fork.
Why does everyone ask that?
Because it's the next logical step, Heather. You have a fish named Spoon, a cat named Knife. Next up in the pet food chain is a dog.
Honestly, Ronnie was like, "I'm gonna get you a pit bull." I'm like, "I feel like I want to name it Strawberry," and he's like, "Why? That doesn't make any sense." I'm like, "What's the fun in making sense?" My stream is chaos and crocheting, not chaos and sensical things.
Okay.
Luna Amethyst has the correct answer. Congratulations. Please wait 2 weeks for your prize.
What was her answer?
Chocolate chip, obviously.
Thank you. Keep in mind, Brandon, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm depending entirely on you for that.
Okay. Would Knife like to play with the bells? Buck and Five asks. I'm pretty sure she'll.
Maybe she would. She's not a super playful cat. She's probably curious about what all the noise is going on in my hands. Because, like, the bell keeps jingling when I do stuff. No, kitty. No. She's aiming herself at me.
Yes, she is. She's like, okay, Mama, turn. No, honey, you gotta stay with other mother over here. I'm sorry.
The answer is yes, Luna.
Speaking of Other Mother, I was watching a video recently about Coraline, like how much scarier it could have been because the book is way different, and now I'm really interested in the book.
Oh, you've never read the book?
Never read the book. You know me, I like to watch the movie first because the movie usually doesn't do it justice in my experience. And so then I read the book and I'm like, whoa, that was way better. Because I would do it and I would read the book first and I'd watch the movie and I'm like, they left out all this stuff!
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You set yourself up better to in your own way, but however, I'm more of a book nerd. Most of the time I'll read the book first, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not the type. My sisters do this sometimes. I know some friends who do this that go, oh, a movie's coming out, I better read the book. I'm not that type. I won't necessarily read a book before seeing the movie, but I usually do. I'm just a book nerd, so.
Gosh, the books are nice.
Yes.
Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Begornia's asking, so there's no bird named Napkin. You're not gonna name a bird Napkin?
I don't really... I like birds. Birds are nice, but I don't think I'd have a bird. I don't know anything about birds. I've never been particularly interested.
Always wanted a bird.
Birds are nice in theory, but I hear they can be really annoying and really loud.
I had some birds when I was a kid. We had Fred and Ethel. And Ethel was a bitch. But we loved Fred. Fred was the sweetest little bird, and he died first. And so we were just kind of stuck with Ethel. I'm like, gosh darn.
Yeah, they seem nice in theory, but yeah, they're like any other animal. Like, I've only had experience with cats and dogs and goldfish and guinea pigs at one point.
I actually have never had guinea pigs. So
Hey, Heather.
It's like any other rodent, except, its own size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah.
How about a hamster named Plate? Says Luna.
I don't have experience with hamsters, but I assume it's just another rodent. But I hear they're nocturnal. I wouldn't like that, honestly.
I know you want mom.
I've had a couple hamsters. They're unique stories. They really are. Heather knows about them.
Oh yeah. When do you not have a story though?
A horse named Bowl, says I am good.
A horse named Bowl.
Bowl is in a bowl, cereal bowl.
Yeah, but Spoon has a bowl.
Don't get smart.
I'm being mean tonight. Okay. You're being very
Eternal.
patient with me now.
Luna says eternal named tablecloth.
It has no end. I would go even further, like...
A ferret named Cup, says Begornia. A pony named Brawny, says fucking 5.
A pony named Brawny, there we go, finally.
And I'll take it out on a ride.
Oh my.
I watched the ferret once. It bit my elbow when I was watching TV. I don't like
ferrets. Make me so uncomfortable.
Ferrets can be crazy. I've known good ferrets though. Like I've met like the really nice ferrets. But every time I do, everyone's like, "Wow, this ferret's really sweet. This is the exception to the rule because most of them are jerks." Like, okay.
I like snails.
Find me a ferret that's actually
I do too with garlic butter.
Find me a ferret that's actually a good animal.
If I have a snail and you're ever really hungry, I'm gonna be very protective and be like, you're like, yeah, Heather, I'm hungry. I'm like, get out.
I'd never do that to
You disgust
regular
me.
old gardens there. That's for, professional chefs to figure out, right?
So, like, what if you start looking at it funny?
I'm looking at it funny because you're keeping snails.
Snails are nice. They're quiet. They're peaceful.
I held the snail once.
But how do you feel?
Yeah.
They say to pick up a snail, you gotta, like, if it's moving, and also have your hand already wet and just let it, like, slide up your hand. And you could just kind of trade off hands as it moves around. I don't know where I think my fascination with snails began during a biology class where we learned a little bit about snails. I'm like, this is nice. I like them. I like them a lot.
Sweetie, I think an old friend's in the chat says, Lightspeed reviews. Hey, sweetie, it's me, Lightspeed. No, long time no see.
Hi.
What? You went on such being an angry kitty.
That's why you adopt her.
I know, but she thinks
A snake
not
named
nice.
Straw
Because
says
I'm the evil mother. She knows this.
It's like, you're not evil.
You know how there are always pets who hate going to the vet? There's a reason.
I know.
All I'm here for is to pick up her poop and to give her her medicine. And be away too long to actually do anything.
So yeah, you scratch. You give her the good scratch.
Heather, it's not stopping anytime soon. I Am Boot says, a cow named Kettle and a bull named Pot.
A snake named Toaster.
I feel like none of these make sense. Like, they should be things like a cow named Creamer, and the table would be the turtle.
Okay, I get how knife makes sense with her.
Yeah.
How does spoon make sense with him?
Why not name the cow Moo or something? That's basic. You might as well.
Well, let's get basic with this now, why don't we? Let's just name this cat Meow. It's dumb. That's why we don't do it.
You know, at one point, I actually wanted to name. You know my black cat currently, Meatball, who has like 5 different names.
Yes.
At one point, I wanted to give him a basic name of Alec. That's how creative I am.
Creatively stunted.
A bear named Frying Pan. It's a great suggestion, Begonia.
I actually had a couple cats that came in today, and it was a black male cat and a female gray tabby, or blue tabby, if you know how we name colors. And so they're like, oh yeah, their names are Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. I'm like, oh, that's so adorable. And I'm like petting the female blue tabby and like, hi Ravenclaw. And they go, no, that's Gryffindor. And I'm like, no, you named your cats wrong.
Sweetie, this is my question to you. Whenever the cats were bad, did you ever say 10 points from Gryffindor or something?
They just
like that?
came in today. I didn't have much interaction with them.
You know,
and sadly, they said they named them like their nicknames were Griffin and Raven, and so they very rarely actually call them by their full names. I'm like, well, what's the bloody point?
well, you know what? Also, like Justin, Bronny's friend has 2 cats, and of course, the cat that's named Sombra. You think it'd be the black one? No, it's the orange one.
Right.
And I'm like, that's a stupid thing
Right.
to do, Justin.
Like,
I don't even know what the black one is named, but it's not named something relevant.
I know. All right, let's see if I can make it up to you. Okay.
Oh, I just heard knife meow.
Oh yeah, she meows a lot. Now she didn't used to. Woo, you got your nails out. Woo, okay. Okay.
Do you know what kind of cat Knife is? What breed specifically?
We adopted her. It said domestic medium hair. We're thinking she's more of a long hair. But that's pretty much it.
I don't know. For some reason, one of my guesses was Bombay, because I know Bombays are exclusively black and they are pretty, and they purr pretty loud. And I think they're decently vocal, but I'm not sure.
She doesn't purr loud.
Yeah,
you feel the purr.
feel the purr, but you don't really hear it. Like, I'm feeling that she's purring right now, you know. But if I bet Heather wouldn't know that, and she's only like a foot away from me.
Yeah, I know. Like, I can't tell. She looks pretty tense to me.
Yeah, but no, she is purring in my lap, but I can feel it. But
Falcon 5 implores you, sweetie, to give Knife a treat.
She won't trust the treats. Also, she doesn't like eat it out of your hand. She'll only take treats from me when I put it in her bowl.
I've gotten her to eat a treat out of my hand before. It was a while ago though, and the last time I tried to trick her by like, look, it's a treat. It was a pill, and she knew I was up for shenanigans.
It's like,
so.
you're full of crap.
So yeah, so she's like, nah, you're full of it. So I feel like she wouldn't trust a treat from me right now, and I probably would. I'm like, well, if we're gonna give her a treat, let's try to give her the pill. And yeah, she would not trust me.
Did she eat the pill?
No, she ate around it.
Of course.
So that's gonna be something we're gonna have to do tonight, kiddo. Sorry.
You make this hard. You make it hard. It's like she knows. She's like, no, I didn't. If you'd eat it. Oh, I'm past the 30-minute mark. I should really do some stretches.
Knife. Silent but purring.
Yes.
Great. Commentary provided by I Am Boot.
Mm-hmm.
The time she does get very vocal with me is when she really wants something. Like, obviously feeding times, And sometimes, like, I'll have her sleeping on my bed and I'm just doing whatever. She just starts, like, I'll pet her a little bit and then she starts meowing. I'm like, no, don't stop petting me. And also let me on your lap. I want to see what you're doing. Let me on your desk. And I'm like, no.
That's what cats do. They get all up in your business.
You're such a weirdo. So weird.
No, I literally have never known a cat to not do that.
Yeah. Okay, your cone's wet still. Yep.
Buck5 is asking how much longer Knife has to wear the cone of shame for.
Her official sentence has long since passed. Heather, however, insists on keeping it on her because of how much she gnaws at herself.
It's not fun to stop her.
And that comment's actually anachronistic. Battleship Agent Court asks why the cat is wearing the cone in the first place. You're pretty far behind in the Heather lore. Well, go ahead and explain.
Yeah, where have you been on my
Jeez,
timeline?
don't you pay attention to every move in our lives? No, so we got Knife her first checkup with us as her doctors, and we discussed our concerns with her scarring. She's got scarring on her side and on her stomach. That at first we didn't know. I was like, oh, it's unquestionable past. We don't know what the scarring came from. It could have been trauma, and then as we owned her, we saw that she was gnawing at herself and opening up those, or making the scars really raw. So we brought up to the vet, like, hey, there's this thing that she does, and we're worried about it. Or like, there's this scarring, it's not healing, and she's gnawing at it, we're worried about it, and so they took a skin biopsy. So the cone was on her to stop her from gnawing at the scar from her skin biopsy. Again, the vet said she only needed to keep it on for 5 to 7 days. That was several days ago when that passed. But when we took it off, Heather didn't like how she started, kind of making up for lost times when it came to scratching at herself. So she has extended her cone usage.
Bogorna says, y'all should buy a cage to put Knife in if for some reason she starts fighting, and nickname the cage Gun. Then you'll always bring a gun to a knife fight. I like that one.
It's very clever, Brandon.
I like that one. Okay. Luna says that Knife's a little cutie and is a cut above the rest.
Ha ha ha.
Even when Brownie's gone.
You know who you...
You know, it's actually so much more peaceful without Brownie's puns.
It was!
I think, at least.
Luna, damn. Why you do this to me, girl? Why you do me like that?
Anyway, what's it called? Lightspeed Review is asking Sweetie, how is you, Miss Shipping Queen?
I is good. How was you?
Bucket5's asking how much Sweetie normally swears.
I don't know, about as much as a normal person, I assume.
It depends on who I'm around. I honestly have a tendency to swear as much as whoever I'm with. So if I'm with someone who swears a lot, I'll swear a lot. Like if they're dropping F-bombs, I'll drop F-bombs. It's if they're comfortable with it, then I'll just meet their comfort. If they don't swear, I won't swear. Like it's easy as that. There are very few words I'm completely uncomfortable saying, and usually those are derogatory. So there's those.
I bring out the worst in people.
Not the worst. There are honestly people who swear a lot more than you, and I will swear a lot more around them.
I always get like different readings on like how vulgar I am, because I don't know, everyone's different. There's like, God, how do you curse so much? And then other people are just bringing out swears that I would only bring out on special occasion. I'm just like, whoa!
I've known people who swear a lot more than you. I feel like the issue is like, well, you're kind of like a okay level of swearing, but if there's a situation that calls for you not to swear, sometimes it's hard for you. Yeah. Like for me, if there's a situation that calls for me not to swear, I can vary up my vocabulary, or vice versa. If there's a situation that I
Demands
feel
swearing.
demands swearing, then I will swear for the good of the situation.
There will be curses in my wedding vows.
It's like I just imagine you had a situation where you can't swear and it's just boiling up inside. You're like, fadoodle sticks.
That's mostly when I have to be on freaking panels with Sweetie, like
She'll have to make up like alternate, fire trucks, stuff like that.
So, like, at one point I was just saying, like, I'm trying to figure this how to say this without cursing, and then Josh came up with
Josh is very good at being like, oh, here's a G-rated curse word that I use all the time. It's like, okay, thanks, Josh.
I was just like, oh, yeah, cluster fuck
a fuster cluck is what he was said, because you were trying to say the other. It's like a fuster cluck. I was like, yes.
Thank you, God. It's like, it's so challenging. I don't know how you people do this all the time.
I think, when you grow up in a household where swearing, swearing wasn't allowed by the children. The parents did it a lot. Honestly, actually, when I was growing up, the only swear I would get in trouble for saying would be ever using the Lord's name in vain. So ironically, I could get away with saying the F word all I wanted, but I couldn't say OMG out. I could say OMG, like the letters, but I couldn't say what that stands for without getting in trouble.
You can't say, oh my God?
No, because that's using the Lord's name in vain.
It is?
Yeah. You're using the Lord's name in vain.
I guess I don't really thought of what that even means. It just means
you're invoking the highest power in the world for no flippin' reason. It's basically like texting somebody at work for random BS is how I see it. Only it's the Lord. So you're like, oh my God, this useless nonsense. And God's going, what? Oh my gosh, I don't care. Oh myself, I don't care. Like, why are you?
That's how I'm gonna see it from now on. I'm like, oh my God, and he's like, what? Oh my God, this pizza is so good. And he's like, oh my God, shut up.
Shut up. I don't care.
Oh my knee, shut up.
Oh my knee, I don't care. If you're in trouble, you can invoke my name. Or if you're really thankful and you're legitimately calling me, okay. But if you're not actually want me, don't call me.
That's funny as heck.
See, Battleship Agent Gort, your jaw didn't fall off because you used the Lord's name in vain, not vain. So that's why you're safe.
I don't in my house, I don't think there was, no. I think the swearing was always happening in the car.
Oh yeah. My dad would road rage up the wazoo, and there was a lot of swearing between my parents and all that fun stuff.
But, yeah. And they're like, don't curse, Heather, and then I curse all the time. Be like, you taught me to be like this.
So I am lost because I don't know about any of this, but Bucket 5 is asking if either of you plan on going to Josh and Ari's wedding.
Yes, we both are, actually.
Woo!
Who's Josh and Ari? Don't tell the chat. I don't know.
Brony people.
They're brony people.
Oh, okay.
And they're getting married.
Yeah. Who's next?
Well, you guys need to get on the boat.
Well, but you know it's not happening for a while, so who's next?
I have theories, but no one's engaged yet, though, so.
Great. It feels like back and forth, like left to right, everyone was getting engaged and married, but then
everyone got engaged at the same time.
Damn.
Or well, I shouldn't say that, but Ellie and Ari got engaged back to back, and I knew both of them were going to be engaged back to back. That was what was funny, is I'm like, neither of them were certain, and I'm sitting here like, well, we're gonna have 2 weddings in the same year coming up, and then
Mad Munchkin and Kick next.
Here's hoping. I can secretly dream. But they're not engaged. To my knowledge, if they got engaged behind my back, I'd be slightly miffed. Just by virtue of me being the shipping queen. They need to tell me these things.
It's like, you gotta sniff them out, girl. Yeah. We're almost done with this body, and it's looking pretty fine.
I need crochet fast.
It's a pattern I'm super used to.
I was gonna say, I think it's because you do it a lot.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time.
This is a
pattern.
This pattern is something I've been conditioned into. It was one of the first patterns I learned was how to make a pony.
Gotcha.
You're just looking the color, girl.
Yeah, because she's got an impulse to groom herself.
Okay. Murdoch is asking, why must thou dull the knife?
I don't
The
know.
knife isn't dull. She's very sharp, especially when she wears the tuxedo. There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna get her a tuxedo shirt.
Take that up with the waifu.
I'd like to see him stop me.
He probably would. I wouldn't stop him stopping you on that one.
What's wrong with his shirt? At least I'm not making her an actual tuxedo to wear.
Either way, cats and clothes don't typically mix. As is...
Murdoch says he or she, I don't know, is referring to El Cone.
Oh.
That's true.
Let's see, where are... Yes.
Like, if you need the bells, they're over here somewhere. They're there.
No, just one bell. Like, this thing's loud enough.
All the bells. All the bells!
For who tossed the
You know what
bells,
you know,
sweetie?
For whom the bell tolls. It tolls
You
for
can't
me.
just add any bells, you have to add cowbells. That really livens up the house.
My God.
Jingle bells. Like Christmas.
And there we go. We got a nice little pudgy body. Look at that. Look at that. Good stuff. And now we're going to do a little head. And it's going to look a little something like this. My God, that comes out so bright. Yeah, so you go.
Yeah, you can't see the colors very well on the camera, but it looks better than it does in there. Very cute.
These are probably my favorite parts. The next part's going to be boring. I'm going to tie in the manes and stuff, and that's going to be fun. But the next part is legs, and legs take forever because there's like 4 of them. But they're easy.
Stupid quadrupeds.
Damn you quadrupeds. Yeah, the head is like more or less like the body. Except this time, instead of stitching together 5 stitches, you're going to stitch together 3.
See, that's my point. Everything needs more cowbell. It doesn't matter where it is, when it is, everything just needs more cowbell.
If I had a cowbell, I don't know what I'd do with it. Just wear a cowboy hat while I do it, though.
Oh my.
I have my cowboy hat. I have my American one, too. Okay, and then, yeah, like the other one, you're going to put 2 in each of the stitches until there's 6. It's the same method, just different numbers. 2. I feel for her, I really do, but...
It's up to you.
I don't know if I would say that's cutting edge fashion, Mora. I wouldn't consider a cone cutting edge. Or fashionable.
You'll thank me when you don't have scars anymore. Well, you'll have scars, but they won't be raw. They won't have risk of infection. I brushed up her chest, too, so she should be fine.
Sweetie, are you gonna try shipping Mad Munchkin and Mary Sue? Says Battleship Agent Court.
I already ship it.
I don't know, I don't see the
I mean, that
interest in
doesn't surprise me,
I mean,
personally.
it could be cute, but...
I mean, it's sort of the whole, like, what's it called?
It's a trope, I'm sure.
It's a show, yeah, like the
sensible one with the goofy one or something like that.
yeah, the sort of I'm just trying to...
Like, name another couple that's like that.
I'm trying to... The Odd Couple, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It's The Odd Couple. The idea that they're so different and they seem to despise each other so much and yet they actually really get along. You know, that type of thing.
Are me and Ronnie like an odd couple?
Yes.
If
Not
Knife
in
makes
the
you-
same way as Maddie and Mary, but yes.
I'm gonna try it again. Bucket5 asks, if Knife makes you feel bad, could you say he cuts like a knife?
She,
No.
first of all.
Yeah, I was gonna say she. Because that didn't sound right
Did
to
you
me.
just assume my cat's gender?
Oh, well, okay.
Well, at least she can get her paws.
Well, her back paw anyway.
Yeah, you know, I saw, like, she was just sleeping and I saw something in between her toes and I just nabbed at it. She was like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, you got stuff right
To
there.
be fair, honestly, she's just sort of moved lower down.
Like, are you noticing any patches of fur there?
She's, quite even.
Like, anything wrong?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's no perfect solution. You know,
The solution right now is just to try out the medication and see if that does anything. And if it doesn't, then the vet will give us something else to try.
oh, little kitty. I love you. But you trouble me.
Welcome back, Honey Drop the Unicorn. I didn't even know you were here, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to steal your cat. I love your cat.
Oh, don't you dare. I've already left an impression on her. She will not trust you.
Oh, okay. This question's super vague to me, but maybe that's because it's not meant for me. Bucket5 asks, Sweetie, did you think that was Jasper Pye's real voice when you first met him? I'm confused.
Well, yeah.
Who's Jasper Pye?
Pony person.
Pony person. Well, yeah, I mean, I never questioned whether...
We've been around, you know, these like Jasper, you know how his voice...
I know who Jasper is.
I know, but, like, we've been around people who've had voices like those, like the kind of circles you run in. Like, they have interesting voices.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that you thought only came out of TV, but it's just like, no, people actually sound like that. So I guess, like, if I met him and I've heard it, I'm like, okay, sure, I buy it.
I never questioned it.
I will admire your persistence, Bucket5. I think you got to paste that question at least 4 or 5 times.
What is the question that he wants so desperately answered? Did I lose Brandon?
What?
Well, what was the question he kept pasting over and over again?
It was the Jasper Pye voice thing.
Ah. Nope. This is a cute little muzzle, but it would not do as a full head. But hey, if you're ever looking for a thumb cozy, also a good pattern. What do we got in the chat, Brandon? What are the people talking about?
Bucket5 asks if either of you would purchase a plushie from Lightning Bliss.
Lightning Bliss doesn't make plushies. She is close friends with Kyoshone, who makes plushies. She recently commissioned a plushie of her and Aeon of Dreams fusion, I forget her name, Euphoria, which she's going to auction at her table at BronyCon for charity. I don't think I'll have the finances for that, but we'll see.
I've thought about buying the little twinks and stuff, and I'm like, or maybe like, I think she sold plushies of herself.
Yeah, she does have like Lightning Bliss plushies, but they're not ones that she herself makes. They're ones that Kyoshone makes. And no, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, Twink honestly is probably the closest I've been about getting a plushie because Twink is freaking adorable.
Just a rainbow.
Yeah, it's just a rainbow like kitty head. It's adorable. I don't think I would for Lightning Bliss. I don't know. I don't have that compulsion to surround myself. Well, I'm not gonna bite my tongue on that, but no. Basically, it's the short answer.
I'm picky with mine because I can make my
Heather,
own.
I'll be right back. Try not to take too long. If I come back and I see puns, I'm banning everybody.
Thank you.
You're the one who's been giving us puns.
He's reading them off.
He's reading all the puns. No place to stand on that.
But yeah, I'm picky with my plushies now more than ever because I'm like, they're usually expensive. And if I really wanted a plushie of a certain character, I could usually figure out how to do it. If it's like the way they make the plushie, that I'll consider buying. But the ones I've considered buying are always way too expensive for me to indulge in, and too much where I'd be like, no, Brian, don't spoil me on that. Like that plushie, that Thorax plushie I was talking about from BabsCon, it was that guy, and you know this guy because his plushie's always like this. And
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
His plushies, they're really well made.
They're really well made, and they're really expensive, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be willing to drop some dough.
Not that they're not worth it. Obviously a lot of craft goes into making those, so I totally get them charging that much. But it is like I
sometimes wonder, though, like, how much could he sell? Because I don't know very many people who are in the financial state where they would drop that much on it.
I know some people who have. And it is, I am like, dang, okay.
Yeah, I won't judge.
Yeah, no judge.
Then they have those blankets that are really, really nice, and I kind of told Bronny, like, yeah, just do it. $100 blanket for, like, that King Summer one.
Blankets are different because they're functional. Like, I'm always more sold on stuff that's functional. Like, I'm not big on, like, figurine stuff or anything like that, because what are they going to do? They're going to sit and gather dust, and they're not going to do anything. But fan stuff that you can actually use is usually stuff that I appreciate more. So, like, hey, I need a blanket. Well, why not it be a blanket of a character that I like, made by a fan? Like, that's really cool.
And I think that's how I talked myself into buying those coasters from that guy until I got that stack of coasters.
She's got a stack of coasters. It's like she's got the coaster stand thing, and it's like twice the size of how much that's
I need more coaster stands.
Yeah, like the coaster stand can only hold so much, and it's like twice it's on top of it. It's kind
those coasters, though, I got the cutie marks of all the main 6, all the princesses, and I had an extra one with, I think, what was it?
Did you have Sunset?
BoJack Horseman. Oh, I have Trixie too.
Oh, right.
I tell Bronny, like, Bronny, don't let me buy any more of these, my god. When am I ever gonna need that many?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait, we will never have enough space in our apartment for that many guests at one time. Just saying.
What's up, Brandon? It's going great. You should have heard my ringtone that I set up for you. I forgot I said it like that, but you'd love it.
Yeah. I'm right here.
You were such a big douche.
I'm gonna hang up now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb so you don't have to listen to your own ringtone over again.
No, I love that ringtone.
No, yeah, I think I got bored one day and I said a whole bunch of personal ones. Like, sweetie, wait, I'm gonna put mine on Do Not Disturb
off of it, and you want me to call you?
Yeah, like, I wonder if I said anything for you. I don't remember.
Are there any questions?
But give me a sec. Where is it? Do it.
Okay, hold on. I forget you're in B's.
Not too many questions.
Why am I in B's?
Because it's my last name.
Oh. I don't even have to ask.
I should set a ringtone for you. I think I should make it really loud that way.
Of course.
Well, what else?
Of course.
What else?
I know one of my friends who had my ringtone as the Lord of the Rings thing. I thought that was the greatest thing ever.
Murdoch, your wish is my command. Give me a second.
Oh, she fell asleep. She loves this bed. Just wait a minute.
It smells like mama.
Nah, Brandon. I put it back on Do Not Disturb. Stop calling me.
But it's Murdoch's orders.
Murdoch freaking can take a seat.
Sodio 195. Definitely recognize her.
I think I put Bronny as the in my head like a catchy song.
Aww, that's so adorable.
Don't make it gay.
It's gay though.
Now here's my question. My name in your contacts, is it my real name, or did you like name it something insulting?
No, it's your real name. I think you saw it.
I don't know. What's it called? Because I have your name because I treat you with respect, except when you what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't do it now.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
I give people a fusion of like their real name and their fandom name. Although with Heather, it just sounds like her fandom name.
As always.
Same with Josh. It just seems like I'm calling him his fandom name when this is his real name. I have to change Will in my phone because I think he's still Will Stenator, and I have to change him to Will Sonata.
That's a nice one. People will ask me, like, Ronnie's friend Justin asked me, like, so is Blossom really your last name? I'm like, no, I would not give millions of people on the internet my full real name. Mm-hmm. And also, who the heck's real last name is Blossom?
I'm sure somebody.
Yeah, I just insulted them.
I mean, Bloom is a real last name.
Mm.
Judy of One Night Left.
Judy
Pristine.
Bloom,
Yeah,
yeah.
I recognize you, Pristine. I'm Brandon. We were in chat like a very long time ago.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting about some of the crossover you have with my brony friends, Brandon. If anyone hasn't realized it by now, and I'm pretty sure we announced it at the beginning, Brandon is not a brony and is not active in my circle of brony friends too much, but he overlaps with quite a few people.
I mean, in the beginning, I think that's kind of how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through brony stuff, we met, and then he fell out of brony stuff because the show wasn't good anymore or something. But we still kept up contact. It's been a couple of years.
I mean, it's not that, you know, it's not that my opinions of the show. I'm not I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure, like.
Well, that's the reason you would give me. It's like I don't like the show anymore. I'm like
about like no. It's not even the show or anything. I mean, I don't like the show personally, but it's just like for other things, I don't want to get my head chopped off in the chat, so I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
I get it. We get it. It's a personal decision.
I said this to you before, Heather, but I have a hankering for rhythm games, and the only game I have is a really bad Guitar Hero game, and I'm tempted to play it.
Don't play it right now.
Just because I want to play a rhythm game.
Yeah, freaking the chat's a rhythm game. Play it, Brandon.
Do I have an chat name I go by? Not really. I use my real name, which you could argue is stupid, but I don't give enough of a damn about it.
It's just Brandon. Basic dude name. Basic dude name in the history of dude names.
Yeah, Murdoch, she already corrected herself. It might have been funny for a second, but she corrected herself, so. What is a sparkly prison break anime, I am Boo? What is that? What does that even mean?
What is it?
Okay, I am Boot asks if you ever heard of Nanbaka, a sparkly prison break anime. What does that even mean?
It feels familiar to me.
I've never heard of it.
It feels like something that would be made out of a... Like, I know there are a couple prison animes. There was one where it was like a prison school. That's the first one that comes off the top of my head. Was interested for a little bit, but I realized it's just like mostly a fan pandering thing, which can get dry after a while. Mm-hmm. As weird as that is to say.
Clayton, you don't have to ask Heather. I could just tell you I'm a friend of Heather's. I'm Brandon. Modding the stream for tonight because Brawny is a loser.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. He had to work.
Brawny's a busy boy. And it's only fair. I missed out on one of his streams because I had to work.
Well, I don't know that. Well, I mean, I don't know any other name they call you by, Luna. I just know you as Luna because that's your online name.
Yeah, Luna Amethyst. That's about it. That's all I know her by. I don't remember her real name. She might have told me.
Right,
she doesn't even remember my real name, so don't be offended.
I remember
Murdoch
what it is. I just used Sweet by
phone. Back.
Also, I can't call you by your real name out here. You're like Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, so Murdoch says we need more background fan. So, sweetie, you seem to be closest to the fan. Could you turn on the fan? Or turn it up?
No, Brandon's making a stupid joke.
Okay.
Background fans.
Sweetie, how bad if I paid you money?
Don't pay. Well, okay,
I can't be bought.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't pay her money, and I'm like, God damn it, wait, I can't say that. Be cool if you pay her money.
Okay. What was your last comment? Let me see. Okay. I don't know whether or not to call you Pristine or Sodia. I'm just gonna call you Pristine. That's okay.
Whichever works.
All right. So Pristine says, "So, sweetie, nice to see Keyframe didn't pack you in a box like Bliss, Eon, whatever, and others. Lol. Yeah, I am referring to Bliss's BronyCon announcement vid. Sounds like a meme. Can you explain?"
I haven't seen Bliss's video because I'm not usually included in con announcement videos, regardless of what cons I do or don't go to. The only con announcement video where someone bothered to put me in it was Eliora. Last time she did that, the gag was that she had put me in a box because I was shipping too much. And so it was a combination of punishing me for shipping too much and also a pun on shipping the shipper type of thing. That was the last time I was in a BronyCon, or a BronyCon announcement. I think it was BronyCon. Well, that was the last time I was in an announcement video. I wasn't in Bliss. At least I don't think I was. At least I wasn't consulted about it or anything like that. So I can only assume I wasn't put in a box, is basically the backstory of that.
I'm sure if there's a box in the background, they're making that joke. It's like, oh, look, they're taking Sweetie.
They could.
That is like,
if they did, they didn't tell me. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of people's videos, to be honest.
I gotta say, that's kind of like poetic justice.
Yeah, no, that's why I thought it was funny, because Ellie, like, she showed me. Actually, I think it was my idea. I think it was my idea that I would be in a box for shit. It was like you'd be shipping the shipper, you know, like. I feel like she at first was like, oh, we'd show the shenanigans that resulted in you getting in the box. I'm like, no, it's funnier if I'm just in the box, and whatever I did to get in the box is just implied by the audience. It's just like, it's like, oh yeah, I put Sweetie in the box for shipping. And I'm you know, so my lines for that video were like muffled, like stuff like that. Whenever people would make, you know, shipping things that I would normally make a shipping joke out of.
Oh, and it gives you the least amount of work.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
At the time, though, I think I wasn't. I didn't have my current job, so I wasn't worried about that. I just thought it was funny. But that's probably why I'm not included in a lot of announcement videos now, is because I have actually actively told people stop including me and stuff. I don't have time to record, you know.
It's unfortunate, but it's facts of life.
Yeah.
How's that chat going?
So part of it was puns related to the fan.
Thank you.
By the way, we need more background fan again.
No, we don't.
Huey's wishing you a happy birthday, even though it was yesterday.
Huey. That's belated birthday, it's fine.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Murdoch asks Sweetie what the ship of the day is.
Ship of the day? All ships are the ship of the day.
It's delicious.
Okay, Ira says, it's a question for Sweetie Bloom. Do you think Superform will be the Sailor Moon transformation TF2 Anarchy? What?
Wait, just read out the whole question.
Read the comment. I think we can get the context.
Do you think Superform will be Sailor Moon transformation in TF2 Anarchy?
Do I think? You realize I know, correct? That, at this point, we have... I mean, I think I can say this much. At this point, we have scripted all of... yes, I think so. I think we've scripted all of the Superform scripts. So that's been done. So what Superforms there are, or what Superforms there aren't, has already been decided. So I can't say what I think. I know, but I can't tell you because spoilers.
Yay!
But come to BronyCon because I think we're having a lot of exclusive releases at our TF2 panel.
Oh yeah, is that Saturday or?
Yes, Saturday morning.
Yeah, because I was looking at the schedule with Ronnie the other day, and we were looking at a few things. We're working out like, okay, what are we having?
Bronny, I'm not sure jealous is the right word. Huh? Oh yeah, Bronny's in the chat now.
Bronny's in the chat?
Bronny, what are you doing in the chat? Get the frick in here.
Get on Discord, that's where you
Yeah,
are.
what the frick?
Look, there's a head. Looks like a little bean.
Bean.
It's a baby. It's a little pony baby.
Oh, is it mocha?
Mocha would be brown.
I know.
This is orange.
I was gonna say, I'm like, it's a light mocha.
Bronny, this is
orange.
my world now.
No.
There's no other god. There's no other god here other than me.
He might also still be a moderator, Brandon. I didn't take away his privilege.
Yeah, he is still a mod.
Brandon, Bronin,
Bronin, Brandon, the threesomes, whatever it is.
Rondon.
Yeah, that's
Brandy.
what we gotta say.
Now that I say that out loud, they sound like shit names. Please don't.
Let's see.
Add waifu to DM.
I agree.
Uh,
Oh God! Okay, we just
It's
wait.
automatically calling him. All right.
All right, that works.
Or no, we have to join the call.
Oh wait.
We're
Oh
not
my
in the
God!
call.
I don't know how technology works. Learn how to talk, Brownie. Brandon, speak.
hello.
Okay, yeah, Brandon's all right. Bronny.
Yep.
Okay, we sort of heard him.
Yeah, he's just choppy. I think
Yeah.
Discord's just like that. I don't have that problem in frickin' Skype.
Bite-sized creator, crafter. Bite-sized crafter says hi to Sweetie.
Hi.
Ooh, does she make tiny stuff? I like
Christine
tiny stuff.
asks Sweetie if you're bringing your demo mare gear to BronyCon.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I suppose I should. It depends on what I can fit in my suitcase.
Now
I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, I don't know, I just want to wear jeans and a t-shirt. Like, what's the
You
point
can't
of
wear
cosplay?
jeans in your demo suit?
No, I've got... Actually, I'm not even sure if I still fit into my demo stuff. But I've got the... no, because it has to be a special blue set of pants that go with it. And the vest, and the polo shirt, and the white undershirt, which is disgusting now. I mean, I clean it, but it's been through the mill at this point. Oh, I don't even know where my ski cap would be. Or my...
Were you guys making puns without me?
We were making puns without you.
The
and
chat
you're
was.
incredibly choppy, Bronny. Like knife. I think honestly the most cumbersome thing to pack for the demo mare outfit that I have is the vest and the boots.
Keep in mind that we're
Sorry.
doing Southwest, so we have like the checked luggage that's free.
Yeah, but I still don't want to deal with checked luggage.
No, I get it.
If I can get away with it,
I'm gonna do it though.
I figured as much.
Pristine, I'm going to get to that, Pristine.
I will pay for fashion.
Yeah, she
So
does.
Battleship Agent Gordon's asking what your opinions are on the show's imminent end. Battleship says he doesn't want the show to continue because he sees so many fan-based stories that are better than the actual products.
All good things come to an end. It's gonna end eventually. So I'm like, it's okay. I'm glad that I was around. It's not like the end of the world.
Mhm.
I mean,
and it's not the end of the fandom. I find it so silly when people say that. Like, it's the end of fandom. I've never known a fandom to end. Like, just because something ends doesn't mean the fandom ends. Like, I know.
I actually remember when I was in the community the whole thing about the fandom ending. What number is it this time?
Say like 20.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I don't even know what we're asking.
I don't know what they're asking.
Apparently, Bronny knew the answer, so let's just go with that
So
one.
we'll go with Bronny's answer because neither of us knew what the heck the question was.
I think
Let's
it's
go with my answer. I'm always right.
Except when you're wrong.
He does not like to admit that he's ever wrong.
know.
That's why I keep the list.
Okay. Except 1% of the time.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You want me to marry that?
Yeah, I do. You know you want to marry that too.
I don't want to marry the bull crap.
You have to marry all of it, I'm afraid.
Damn it!
Ha! You're getting stuck with the good and the bad.
I hate you.
I love how loud that was. It was like he was completely silent. Then, ha! You're stuck with me.
Damn.
I don't understand it. I keep telling her to find someone better, but she won't listen.
Because, Bronny, the good parts of you are lovely, and I really adore them. And the bad parts, I'm like, you know, they're not so bad, but then you try to, like, really accentuate the bad parts. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop.
You two deserve each other, and you know it.
And then he doesn't like to admit that I have bad parts, so I feel like a jerk.
Yeah, you have to be willing to point out her flaws, my dear.
When I see them, I will point them out. We know this.
Uh-huh.
Think of all the times I've gone to the backs of your head.
Yes, but I'm not your waifu.
Right, but
Oh, hey, I could very easily. I could very easily.
Aside from the level of affection, treat you pretty much the same way as I had her.
Oh my. I'm not into threesomes, Bronny.
Yeah.
Hey, did you use the key
Let's,
phrase it?
Let's not. Let us not, sweetie.
Swear to God, I have selective hearing, sweetie. And literally, the first thing I said was, aside from the level of affection, and you just went straight to the gut anyway. Can't trust you for nothing.
You know who I am.
What, you can't change her. You gotta accept the good parts and the bad.
They call me the shipping queen for a reason.
We must.
Miss, you're send that to Twitter, aren't you? Send that to Twitter. Okay.
We have.
That
This is. You know what? This chat was pretty okay until Bronny came in. Now it has to be canceled.
That
We
wasn't
have to cancel
selective
it.
hearing. You just didn't enunciate the last part.
Yeah, to be
We
fair,
must-
you're coming in terribly. Brandon comes in perfect.
It's been a problem
Eat it.
I've been having with Discord. I don't know how to. Everybody's been pointed out. I don't know what to do.
I know. I guess I have that problem too with Discord because Brandon's
yep.
always complaining to me about something.
It's because I don't. I'm not sure about Yeti's being the best microphone out there, personally.
Bonnie,
You're
tell me
kinda
in your
evidence for
chopped
that.
up voice how good Yetis are and why I didn't pick the wrong microphone. It's just the fucking Discord. Okay, I'm sorry, I cursed.
How dare you? Swear jar.
It's
Under to swear jar.
I got us the swear jar.
That's what that is.
Well, I just put spare.
it's. I'm not quite sure if it's the connection because my bars are green, and you say yours are too. So
Yeah, like I've got a full wave of reception here, so I'm fine.
My Wi-Fi.
Your Wi-Fi is
Your
what?
On Discord, my bars are red.
Oh, let me check Discord's bars. I checked my
Discord has bars. I don't even.
Yeah. See, voice connection. I'm in the green.
Oh.
I'm in the green, so I should be good.
If you'd look, I could drop some bars.
Oh, that reminds me, sweetie. Could you be?
You know,
I have a Hershey's
I
bar
just-
in the fridge. Can I have it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I love
because saw
you.
the Reese's company and like temptation.
You can have some. It's got Hershey's with Reese's Pieces in it. No, chocolate and peanuts. Peanut butter is a different matter.
That's fair.
It's a texture thing.
Well, to me, it's more of a salt thing. Like, I don't mind peanuts and chocolate. Oh, sorry. I don't mind peanuts and chocolate unless the peanuts are too salty, and like then it's just a whole salt fiasco.
Red Rover, send Reese's Pieces over. Let's go.
Got an idea. I'll lay down some bars, and then maybe my reception will be better.
Okay.
Samalama, Sumanami, human, what I gotta do to get it through
Alright, I'm getting them out.
so that anything you say is written off of me, little booty.
God, how do you kick them in Discord? How do you kick them? I hate Discord. I hate it.
Christine has a question for both Heather and Sweetie. Well, it's not actually a question; it's more a statement. She says that whenever she hears people saying that the Bernie fandom is dying, she honestly wants to laugh because there was a small MOP fandom even before Bronies. She should know 'cause she was in it.
Mm-hmm.
LOL. I had to say the LOL thing.
Yeah, but that fan doesn't count.
Haha, yes it does.
Shut up.
I don't understand the quotes behind the "it's a salt thing, Murdoch," and I don't think I care to ask.
No quotes.
No, and if he quotes "it's a salt thing," it's because that's what I said. So he's quoting me.
Oh, yeah.
So you know how I said earlier on how sometimes I get a hankering for rhythm games, and the only rhythm game I have is a bad Guitar Hero game.
Yeah.
It actually makes me sad now because I realize I can't do much of anything actually. I can't practice actual guitar, and I can't even play Guitar Hero because my wrist is all messed up.
Where'd my hand go?
What'd you do to your wrist, Brandon?
I put in the chat, Bronny, if you ever listen to me every once in a while.
It's a work.
Hey, I'm a busy man, okay?
He only listens to his wife.
I'm trying to ask, and I'm trying to care now, which I always did care. I'm just distracted, and you're shooting me down here.
He's distracted by his waifu.
What did you do to your wrist so I can tell you how to fix it?
He only listens to his waifu. I legit didn't know if you were talking to Brandon or Ronnie. And
does
Brandon
actually
have a waifu?
He does not.
Oh, we're gonna have to get on that.
I thought you shipped it for a second. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, what? Him and Brawny? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Heather to stop.
I'll call it
chanting
Brondon.
Before I actually tell you.
That's a name. I've named something.
All right.
Now I'm waiting for two.
I wrote a fan fiction of Brandon once, and like
really
to give him a different name, I just named him Landon.
Nice.
Murdoch, I appreciate the support. You should definitely subscribe to me, Crisis Machine Gunner. Sometimes I make things. Anyway, so it's actually a kind of feel bad, sort of, kind of hijacking Heather's stream. But anyway, it was kind of it's actually a workers' comp case because it happened while I was at work.
Oh, at least there's that. But so what did you do to it?
I was about to clock out, and I had my water bottle behind my register. I went to reach for it. I misjudged where my hand was going, and I wound up hitting the register full force with my hand, and my wrist shot up in like a weird way. Massive pain. It was like that for 5 straight days before I actually decided to report it. I didn't report it at the time because it was my fault. It wasn't the store's fault.
And you're still getting workers' comp for that?
Huh?
You're still getting workers' comp for that?
Yeah, because it turns out it's fractured.
Dude, my work would be like tough, tough
like, titties.
Tough nuts on that one. Like if I had if it was my fault, and if I had delayed in reporting it, they always made sure it's like anytime there's even a slight injury at work, you need to report it same day, or we're not gonna cover you. So props to your work to still being willing to cover that. Dang.
That's better than the YMCA. I pulled a string really bad while I was working there, because kid slammed himself into the back of my leg, and I kind of fell into a split, and dude back for me.
You know what? For fun, I'm going to attempt Guitar Hero Live.
He's saying that.
Great! We're off to a great start. The strap just got caught on my splint. We're off to a great start. Went to urgent care, who said it's very likely to be fractured. Then I went to an orthopedist yesterday, who said it's definitely fractured. So I'm getting an MRI to determine the extent of the damage and, if necessary, how long that I'll be out of work. I'm guessing probably the most would be 3 days. I'm trying to negotiate with my workplace exactly what I can do with my without my right wrist, which isn't a whole lot. So I'm a righty, so
you should be able to run the register.
Not efficiently.
They're all about them numbers, dude.
I'm all about I could do self checkout, but that kind of strains my
hand.
wrist.
Still kind of hurts from the back when I banged it yesterday.
Be careful.
But yeah, we're just
use
trying
your
to
wrist.
Alcohol!
Huh?
Wait, bring me an ice cream sandwich!
Okay, can I steal one too?
Yes!
Alright.
I said just the opposite wrist.
It's not good.
It's not
that easy. It really isn't. Not only am I, a righty, I think people are oblivious and they just don't see they don't see the splint, and they don't tend to really help me when it comes to lifting items. And self-checkout can get kind of hectic. But yeah, no, it really doesn't matter. I actually worked today. I was supposed to work from 2 to 10, but I got sent home. They sent me home early.
Yeah, so thank goodness for me, so he could moderate my chat.
Well, when that splint comes off, it's time to learn to be ambidextrous.
I realize I think that Brawny would really like Seagrams, particularly one of my favorite drinks, because y'all are Jamaican me happy.
So what's this drink?
Jamaican me happy.
Okay. Oh, so I appreciate puns.
If I gave you alcohol and like the name had like a pun in it, would you drink it?
Probably not.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, we got the probla, and we're gonna go with that.
Probably yes.
Probably, absolutely.
Listen, just because I like puns doesn't I'm gonna drink everything that's pun related.
I didn't say anything.
Stop lying, Brony. Just no one likes liars.
Y'all are a bunch of racists.
Maybe if you were a race.
I was in NASCAR. Does that count?
You're a liar because you weren't.
Let's take a look at the chat.
Quiet while we're eating our ice cream sandwiches here.
Let me look at the chat.
Look, I need a break sometimes.
Especially when she's got the creamy goodness in her mouth.
Why do you make it weird?
I'm talking about ice cream. Whatever went on through y'all's heads, your own perverted
You know
thoughts.
what the frick you did, sweetie. Don't play that game with me.
Okay.
I've known you long enough.
You're getting
Sweetie.
such a talking to right now.
I know, right?
So, I hope I'm not too late with this. Honey Drop the Unicorn asks if you could help him or with a shipping name.
What are the two people?
Hopefully we get the answer to that soon.
Yeah.
Let me check the rest of the chat.
Because we're already shipping, what is it, Brondon?
Brondon's a good one.
No, no thanks.
Yeah,
That better not be what I think it is.
It is what you think
No,
it is.
we're completely incompatible.
That's why it's beautiful.
You know, sweetie, if you're already thinking in your head, I'll just burst the bubble. I want a divorce, Brony.
I want a divorce too. They're divorced. If it's suck.
I want to have
Anybody
a
ever says the name again, I will kill everyone in the room and then myself.
We have a request from the recent birthday girl for ship art of those two.
or a selfie.
Well, her birthday is past. She's getting all her presents clear.
I got more presents today, so I can still get some. I'm your little girl. You gotta do what I want.
I don't know.
No. Her lines, and this is one of them.
I don't like lines.
Divine heaven!
No, you can't make me.
You shall not pass!
Hold on, where's the mute button?
Ha! So you have to say it with an English accent.
Ow.
Hold on, you're being muted. Yay.
I am, or
Silence. Not you, Brawny. Now I'm unmuting you because I allow
Honey
you
Drop
to
is back.
speak.
Honey Drop, for Sweetie to help you out with the ship names, she's gonna need the 2 characters, so if you want to drop that in, you can go ahead. Also, I don't know if anyone can hear me, I'm trying to practice guitar and I'm getting progressively more upset because it's not turning out as well as I thought it would.
I'm sorry. I'm still...
Why are you playing guitar right now?
I need to practice. It's been days. My wrist is messed up. I need to practice.
You probably shouldn't be practicing then.
again.
Yeah, honestly.
No!
God, he is such a
That's the
music
best.
geek.
That's the best G sharp minor I could do. I hate
God,
this.
watch the chat, Brandon.
I am watching the chat.
He's gotta get the tar out of his gears.
Okay.
I'm gonna freaking
Murdoch
kill
says
this.
that he or she has something that I need to read out. Sure, I love reading. You know, the least I could do is at least tune it, and then hope the humidity on the good East Coast humidity doesn't cause the wood to expand or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear the East Coast is getting pummeled with humidity. How's that going for you guys?
I like the heat, hate the humidity, but I can tolerate it.
I used to like not care so much, but then sometimes when it gets humid over here, and I'm like, oh, that's why humidity sucks. Because when you sweat, it doesn't evaporate like it does over here. Like, you know, when you're hot and then you sweat and then the evaporation, you actually cool yourself down. In humidity, you it's just swamp butt like all day. Like that's all it is. You don't actually cool yourself down. It's just swamp butt.
Is that what swamp blood is? I thought it was something way different.
Well, I'm censoring myself.
Alright.
I'm upset.
Alright. Orange. Alright, so
Okay,
we finished.
Sweetie Bloom. The ships for Honey Drop is her main OC Honey Drop and cult friend Dead Fast. Yeah, he's a Kieran. Whatever that is.
Dead fast, is it?
Dead drop. Because it's like drop dead. Drop dead. Honestly, I'd just have the ship name be Drop Dead.
Murdoch, I'm not. I mean, it doesn't matter if I read it out or not, because everyone sees it.
We don't see it.
Okay, he's asking everyone to type Blandon in the chat.
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon.
The ship name, even though I got a divorce.
Oh,
From
it's already
Brandon.
Brandon.
Brondon, whatever.
Brandon,
okay,
Brandon, are you okay, Brandon?
Brandon.
Brandon.
Okay, alright. Pristine, thank you for tuning in. Sweetie, and Heather, she has to go. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Did we lose your waifu?
Probably. Brownie, you dead?
What?
I thought you knew me.
Oh no, I
No, we
I-
unmuted you a while ago, dude. I
Well,
thought you were
could've
being...
told me.
We did! She said, and now I'm unmuting you and
Wait,
allowing you to talk.
Maybe
I did not hear that.
I'm the boss.
I'm brainstorming. There must be at least one instrument I could play. Could I do my ocarina? No, that takes 2 hands.
You could probably do drums.
I mean, I guess I have a desk to bang on somewhere. I don't know.
You usually
But that
yell at me,
requires
so
2
that's an
hands.
instrument.
I could make a joke, but I ain't gonna.
You probably are.
What about mayonnaise?
Get out.
You know what? Hold on. I'm sorry. That's a good question. Sweetie, Murdoch and I have the question. Why a hoodie inside the house?
Because somebody keeps the air conditioning blasting all day.
I'm hot.
Look, like, Heather, the heat is something you need to embrace. You can't avoid the heat.
No.
I don't have the AC on my room. I don't have the AC on my room. It's sweltering.
Well, I'm not saying for her to turn the AC up. Well, first of all, I don't think it goes on and off except when it's broken. You know, I wouldn't turn the AC off in Arizona summer. Thank you very much. But
I know how you feel, sweetie.
I wanna move to. I'm thinking more Arizona, but just the Southwest in general. That's how much I love the heat. Plus, the here the cost of living is kind of low. But
oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Confirm or deny that?
I can confirm.
No one's confirming or denying it. I
We
guess.
are confirming.
No, sweetie just confirmed it.
I didn't hear it.
So
Yeah.
I'm the only one with that problem.
Yeah.
Sweetie, I know what you're talking about. Whenever Heather and I room together, she's got a air conditioner at like
Mother
62
Bucker, it is always you, cause you sweat like a dog over nothing. This guy sweats. I touched his head and it came back soaked. This guy.
Also $2 to the swear jar.
I said Mother Bucker.
Yeah, she censored herself.
$2 to the swear jar.
Oh,
What
this is
about
not-
you put
this is
money
not-
in my swear jar? Break it over your
this is
dumb little head.
this is the perfect way to mess up my wrist more. No, the ocarina is a bad idea. Never mind.
Ugh.
Yeah, no.
That's
You
a
could
high
probably
end.
do the tambourine, Brendan.
Sing the green tambourine. Am I the only one that watched Recess?
I was gonna say, like the Green Tambourine, the only reason I know that song is because of the Recess movie.
I loved that. I was just like,
What?
yeah,
The
this
Recess
fucking.
movie.
I mean, this freaking rules, man.
$4 to the swear jar.
I will gut you like a
that
pig.
time you slipped.
No, I'm not putting money in that thing. I'm putting no money in that.
Heather, Bite Size Crafter says you're mean. You should go to the bad corner.
I am in the bad corner. It's called my room.
Knife thinks it's a good corner though.
Yeah, she's always bad, so maybe that's why she likes it.
Maybe.
What's the chat doing, Brandon? This is your job. Get on it.
If there was anything, oh wait, let me see. No, it's just, you know,
No, we
Not-
don't
not-
know. That's the problem.
not really questions, just like statements.
What are some of the statements?
Mayonnaise is an instrument, then that means the pigs can fly, says I'm Bear.
There you go.
Sure, why not?
Honestly, I made a SpongeBob reference without fully knowing the context of the SpongeBob reference, so.
Like, Band Geeks was a great episode. You should watch it.
There's really
Should I
no,
watch
there's
the
really no,
SpongeBob?
no
Yeah.
new developments in
I
chat.
have to get
So
around to
Watch it.
I think the only good episode of SpongeBob was Survival of the Idiots.
Survival of the Idiots. That was a. Was it the one with the conch shell?
No. That was the one where he turned into a bear.
Oh, okay. The one with
Oh,
the
the
freaking magical conch
shell.
shell was
you
hilarious.
mean like this?
that. Yeah, so it was like a Lord of the Flies parody?
Maybe.
No,
You never read Lord of the Flies?
No, I've read it, but I'm
Oh.
trying to remember the episode. I'm like, pretty sure it wasn't.
Oh.
it was the one Andy went hibernation.
Oh
And
yeah,
her turned into
Sandy was
her.
hibernating, and then they were.
Oh,
Then she-
yeah.
a bear. And then SpongeBob and Patrick stole all of her, and she woke up like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Dirty
I
Dan.
have some books in my room. Let me see if there's any ones of interest. Probably not.
I need something to poke. Yes.
Heather,
What?
stop putting your conditioner so you're freezing me out here.
He is so full of crap. Like, he'll put it down to, like, freaking about the same as it is right now. He's so full of crap. Oh, and just get him to do
Under the boss
anything.
like this.
We jumped on the bed. He was, like, having pit stains after.
First of all, that's not how you two are supposed to be making the springs squeak, but, you know.
Oh, so you're encouraging that? Well, then.
Well, I don't know. Like, there's two forms of irresponsibility here. There's one that's intimacy that can lead to a
There
While we're
goes.
at it,
That's fine.
Bite Size Crafter asks if you're gonna dress up as cheerleader Pinkie Pie BronyCon again.
I gotta think about my cosplays again. I don't know. I really do like that one. But, man, there's 4 days. I know for sure I'm wearing Queen Chrysalis again. I want to wear Schoolgirl Sweetie Belle because that's a newer cosplay. I want to whip that out. Also, it's the last 10 minutes of the stream. Any comments, questions, or concerns, please bring them up now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream. So, yeah, definitely Schoolgirl Sweetie Belle, Queen Chrysalis. I think I want to go as myself one day.
As in her OC.
Yeah, as in my OC. And then that leaves just one more day. So I'm like up the air with what I want. I'm thinking of Flutter Spy because I haven't brought her out in a while. And I've been really using Cheerleader Pinkie Pie. But Cheerleader Pinkie Pie is one I do enjoy wearing. They're both equally
Brony.
comfortable.
Brony. I see you posting Tiny Tim lyrics. It's nice that you know them, but can you sing them? Can you reach his range?
Okay. I can, but in case you didn't notice, I don't have my full voice tonight.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Drink some water, dear.
Yeah, I don't know why my voice is so crap today. Plenty hydrated.
You're just thirsty around your girlfriend.
Oh, stream's back. Stream is back.
Oh, yeah. So we got those cute little eyes, in case you didn't see me sewing them, on the pony head now. We're gonna sew in the ears.
You all could have been in my stream yesterday. Somebody asked me to sing Supercalifragisticexpialidocious and nailed the first verse and got halfway through the second chorus and stuttered badly.
How dare.
He tried.
Bronny, you're a
I wouldn't have been there.
You taught yourself how to sing, or?
Yeah, pretty much I taught myself how to sing. Now, I've been in theater, and I've been in musicals, and come from a musical family, so, like, I feel like I have a good ear, and so whenever and I started taking road trips all the time, so I'd pass the time by singing, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound right, and I'd mess with my voice until I got it right and learned the song and felt like it sounded good, and then just kept practicing and could do it consistently. I learned 100 songs like that. So I think I'm as good as I can be being self-taught.
What is your range, out of curiosity? Have you figured that out?
I have not.
I'd say you're a baritone.
That's a safe bet.
Yeah, baritone leaning
Haven't
bass.
haven't heard Brony sing too much. I wouldn't know.
I
would
think I've
assume
been
baritone.
told I'm a soprano.
Yeah, I'd say you could. At second soprano, actually.
Second soprano. Because I know what that means.
Oh, mezzo soprano? No, okay. Basically somewhere between soprano and alto.
Okay.
Okay, we've got three things directed towards Sweetie. Battleship Agent Court. Will Sweetie be back next week?
What's my work schedule? Let me see.
We'll see. It's her work schedule, but like I don't want you to make a commitment in case you don't feel like coming on or like anything. So she'll be on when she wants to come on.
I do have mid-shift next week. That's assuming they don't make me stay late. That's assuming that the work doesn't get so bad that I have to stay late anyway. That's assuming that I don't switch shifts with somebody else. Theoretically, I'll be here next week. Theoretically.
No commitments.
Bite-sized Crafter says, tell Sweetie that I never learned the song she wanted me to sing with her at BronyCon.
You got...
Who asked that?
Bite-sized Crafter?
Bite-sized Crafter.
She's got more than a week. Get working on it.
Okay. And Battleship, again. Sweetie, do you have any other video reviews on the drawing board?
Yes, actually, but I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I keep on feeling guilty about it with Tony's whole procrastination challenge, but I'm just sort of like, so much time and energy to make a video.
Wait, did you say procrastination challenge?
Yes.
That's a challenge? People actually have to challenge themselves to procrastinate?
Well, no, it's the other way around. Basically, Anthony is procrastinating making a video, and so he challenges everyone else. Can you finish something you've been procrastinating about before I finish the thing I'm procrastinating about? And if you do, then I'll mention you in the video I'm procrastinating about. And, share your work around.
That's a cute idea. I like it.
So, Brandon, to go back to your question a little bit there, I've been told that I'm a baritone. When I was in theater, it put me in bass a lot. But I also have a little confidence in my ability to hit a falsetto. because the only other person who heard me, it was my family. You know, the musician here that had heard me do a falsetto was my own brother. And last year at Christmas, I was telling everybody, oh, Bonnie can do a falsetto. And it's the easiest thing, because they're used to me talking with either not sounding like a chain-smoking vent mix or your stereotypical New Yorker, depending on my mood. And they're like, no way. So you give us some time, Tim, here. So I started singing Living in the Sunlight, and everybody's jaw just hit the floor.
I just really want to hear that.
Oh, please. I think I'm too scared.
Please.
And they don't hear me sing that much either, so it's like nobody knew I could do that.
I still have, like, from a couple years ago, last time you sang me Happy Birthday, saved onto my phone because it's hilarious.
But now there's a video
Play.
on Twitter singing it.
Play.
Bronny,
on Twitter.
Brandon, if you really want to hear him sing Happy Birthday, he sang it for me on Twitter, so if you'll go on my Twitter and follow it, you'll see it.
That's too much work. It's too much.
I will, Brandon, I swear, we haven't met in person yet, even despite all these years of being friends, but when we finally do meet, I might just kick you in the shin. Maybe.
Sounds funny. Go for it.
Okay, I'll do that.
So don't worry too much, Brandon. Do this thing where she'll, like, punch you in the chest, and it'll gland off her wrist, will bend at an angle, and she'll be like, ow!
This is
Now you're just being mean.
Well, it's happened to me.
It's cute.
Okay, where
It is pretty cute.
in hell? I'm on your Twitter right now. I'm trying to look for it. Okay, here we go. I found it.
It's so dorky.
You guys are the dark couple.
Where were you driving, by the way?
I was driving down the convenience store because I want some gummy worms.
Did you get me any?
Did not get many gummy worms.
I'm sure if you weren't already yelling at him for all the other gifts he was giving you for your birthday.
One more thing. So, Bite Size Crafter, in case you forgot, sweetie, her art name is Fire Victory 88. Sorry, Victory Fire 88.
Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't know you by the other screen name. I had a feeling, I feel like I must know this person, but I can't, I can't figure out who it is. Okay, hi! Okay, now it all comes together, gotcha. I do recall us saying that we were going to sing something. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but it's okay if you can't do it. I didn't remember it enough. Sorry.
Gotta remember harder.
I am now remembering the conversation a little more. I just don't remember what the song choice was off the top of my head.
Sweetie, sing me I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness.
How does that start?
Go, Brandon. I mean, Bronny.
Bronny
did the thing. It was when we
Bronny
made the
is
video.
not singing tonight.
It became our song.
Can't
Can't explain all these feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me, touching you.
That's
God,
what this song is.
touching me.
I don't know it well enough, I don't think.
I got the whole thing in here now.
Because it's your song. That's what you have to have your first dance. No, definitely.
I cannot believe Heather didn't know that song before I covered.
Never heard of it before that.
Oh, I'd heard it. I just don't know it well enough to sing it. Like, to know the lyrics and remember the tune. Without it playing. If it was playing, I could probably sing along to it.
She texted me that the morning after I uploaded and was like, "That is the best song you've ever done," and I still don't understand why.
Because it was like hilarious at the same time. Like, it was a pretty good song, and then he made it funny, and then I was also including the video. I'm like, this has the right combination of everything. And also, in the canonical Brawny universe, it was my fault that it happened.
There you go.
I love it when it's my fault. It's like, Heather, it's all your fault this chaotic, stupid thing happened. I'm like, you're welcome, it happened.
Well, I mean, I could also go around and not drink random punch bowl that I find on the counter.
I'm remembering this video a little more.
Watch the video all over. It's still good.
I downed a bowl of love potion that was meant to poison an entire
Princess Cadence thinks she owns Hearts and Hooves Day. Well, she don't.
I either was included in that video, or at least you told me about it, and I was like, yes. Yeah, I was like, wasn't I in that one?
Yeah,
I feel like I was in that one.
You were trying to be like, this is a stupid idea, Heather, but it's like it was too late. I guess I invited you because I thought you'd be on board.
Hey, did you know what's hosting?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm remembering it now more and more.
Brawny, no, Brawny,
yes. That's right. That's where that came from. I know everybody quotes it, and I know it's from something I was in, but I keep forgetting what it was.
Heather, you sent me that video at one point. I just don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it was, well, just look up Brawny's cover of I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Actually, I think if you look up the song, it's one of the first things that
really?
comes up.
Well, probably for you, rather than the general population.
Oh, yeah, probably because it's just me, but, like, when I look up the song, that's, like, the 5th thing that's there, and I'm like, oh my god.
How are we doing on time?
Oh, shoot, we're over by 2 minutes. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for showing up to this. I know. Thank you for showing up to this stream. I had a great time. I have more friends now, more than ever in this stream, and I love it. So, I like that we got a lot done.
Yee.
This is what we got done today, all in this stream. It only took about 2 hours for me to put together the body
And like
and
a
everything.
quarter of that was petting and talking about knife.
I was petting.
I worked. You probably couldn't see it because I was like doing it right here. But yeah, so I'm glad I have kind of a time estimate on how long this core part takes me. God, it takes a bit. I would be paid like $20 already.
Yeah.
But okay, so that's what we've got finished this time around, and I'm glad everyone showed up. I had a great time on the stream. Everyone thank Brandon for moderating the stream because we had to fill in.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. And I hope I'll see a lot of you next week. This is Heather Blossom, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!